When a nephew or a niece will get in trouble, eventually they might get a timeout. And then I'll put them in timeout and I'll have them sit down for a little while and think about it, and mostly just to calm down, let them know that whatever they're doing is not okay. And then when we're done, the most important thing is that we sit down and we talk about it, because being in trouble is not enough, but really just letting them know what it was that wasn't okay, and even more importantly, the status of our relationship, because that's what children really need to know, is the status of your relationship. And so I have a little speech I give. I'll look at them and I'll say, "Am I mad at you?" And then early on, though, they used to say, "Mm-hmm," and then I'd say, "No, I'll never, ever be mad at you. I promise, no matter what." And then I'll get silly and I'll say, "Do I hate you?" Urgh. And then they'll laugh and they'll say no. And I'll say, "But was this serious?" And then go, "Yeah, it was serious." "And can we do better?" And they say, "Yeah, we can do better." And then we hug. And then it's a good thing. And then they learn the behavior isn't going to be good for them, and it's not good for the family. And but it's not like beating them or anything like that, which of course I'm against. And I'll use that a little bit in the classroom. And I remember when I was teaching a first grade class, and in the class there was a student with some kind of emotional disorder or something. And then she got in trouble, and so I did the same thing. And then afterwards, I started to give her the speech, and I said, "Student, am I mad at you?" And then she'd go, "Mm-hmm." And I said, "No, I'll never, ever be mad at you." And then what happened afterwards was she screamed out, "Oh!" and then threw her arms around me and began to weep loudly as the whole crowd looked, which is why I'm a teacher. Because there's some children, I mean, I call them students because that's how I relate to them, but they're children who have never heard a message like that they can mess up. They can make mistakes, and they'll still be loved and accepted, and people will work with them, and that they'll never lose that relationship where people care about them. And you don't get many opportunities to do that and make a decent living doing it. And so, yay for me when I get a job.